Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm testing out my new backpack. I'm super pumped about it. I got the Osprey Atmos 65 AG. Pretty much this is one of the top, multiple day backpacks on the market right now. I would say, in my opinion, it is the top. And the reason it's so nice is because it has this new, the AG stands for anti-gravity, which is a new suspension system that they came up with. It's been in the works for a few years. I've seen a few day packs and stuff like that similar to it, but this is the first pack that really has the anti-gravity system. This thing's really cool. Think of like a trampoline that's on the back of your backpack, and then it has a nice stiff spine to it. So while you're walking, you have plenty of comfort, plenty of airflow behind your back, so you don't get too sweaty and it doesn't get all gross back there. But it's also really comfortable, and it's not set so far back like an external frame pack that you're almost off balance. It's nice and balanced, and it's honestly, this is my first time using it with a heavy load. Just doing some testing, breaking it in, seeing where the straps fit best. And honestly, this thing's fucking cool. Stay tuned. I'll go over the different parts of it, and I'll show you guys how awesome this pack really is. What's going on, guys? So, as I said before, I'm going to go over the Atmos AG65 by Osprey. This pack is awesome. I honestly, I would argue that this is the top backpack on the market right now for its size, and for all the technology that's in it. So this is the pack right now. I have a few things on the outside, but the main feature of this backpack is the suspension on it. I mean, the rest of it is really awesome. There's a lot of technology that goes into it, but the suspension on the back is what's really special. So here, let me take this off and I'll show you that. So this is the anti-gravity suspension. That's the AG in the name. And what it pretty much is a continuous, think of almost a continuous trampoline-like suspension that goes all around the backpack. So if you look where your back is, all the way to where your hips are, this is all one continuous piece of fabric. And the advantage of that is having superior airflow, having really great, comfortable ride, and it'll be comfortable even if there is a heavy load in there. So this is the anti-gravity suspension. It's really easy to adjust for torso length, and it's really easy to adjust, your load lifters, your chest straps, and your hip straps. One thing I really like about these hip straps is they have something called the fit on the fly option. And what this is there's a piece of Velcro back here. If you undo that, then you could slide this piece in and out. And if you see, there's different widths to it. So as you're hiking, you can undo the Velcro on the back, pull it tight, and pull it to where it really feels comfortable and fits really nice on your hips. Next, we have these oversized pockets on the hips, which are really nice. I can put my wallet, my phone, a headlamp, a lighter, and maybe even a Clif Bar just in one. The other one could be used for, if you have a map or if you have a compass. A bunch of other stuff can go into this, even a folding knife, plenty of stuff. And so that is pretty much from this angle, that's the front of the pack. Also, if you have hiking poles, it has a little shot cord here, and you can put the hiking poles through here, and then it has a separate strand back here that keeps them from bumping around. So if you're not using your hiking poles, that gives you an area to put them in so they're not in your way. Next, we have the cup holders on this, which are really cool because they have pretty much two different options. So you have a forward option and you have an upright option. That's the upright option. So I don't normally bring this Gatorade bottle with me because it tends to leak, but if you have a water bottle that you prefer to use, or a dominant side that you prefer to use, you can use that water bottle, and then once that's run out, you could put the old one on that side and put the new one over here, or you could switch them. There's plenty of custom options that you could do with that. So these, and what's also nice about these is they're stretchy, so you're not limited to, the size of an Nalgene, the size of a Gatorade bottle, or the size of, even just one of those Poland Spring water bottles. You have plenty of room to put different size bottles in there. So let's flip this over and we'll look at the front and the main compartments. There we go. I typically don't like to put my pack on the ground because you get a lot of dirt on it. You get a little, ants and critters, and moisture will get into the bottom of your pack, and that'll actually increase its chance of weathering and wearing really quickly. So up front right here I have just a sit pad that I bring with me from time to time, and it's nestled in there nice and tight, and I have a rain cover. But what's really nice about the front of this pack is it's the same material as the cup holders. It has this nice stretchy front pocket, so if you have a rain jacket that you got stuff in there real quick, or something that you need real quick or need to put away real quick, this has plenty of room and plenty of little extra bit to stretch. The only thing is, unless you have a pack cover on this, it's going to be pretty vulnerable to moisture, so I wouldn't put your phone back there, or a headlamp or something like that, something that's going to be affected by moisture. Next we have these two pockets on the side, and these are great for if you want to put separate meals in them. If you have breakfast on one side and then you have lunch on the other, or something like that, or if you want to put let's say your stove and your utensils on this side, and you want to put I want to put my toiletries on this side. They're nice separate pockets that are really easily accessible, but they're not in the main compartment, so you're not shuffling around. You're not looking for different things and emptying out your whole pack to do so. So that's all the pockets on the front. Those are really cool. I really do like those because it's something that I didn't have on my old pack. On the bottom, it has the standard separate sleeping bag pocket that it has a separator on the inside that can be, just flipped up, or you can use it. My sleeping bag's a bit big, so I just flipped it up, and it's just a continuous main compartment. You also have straps on the front here that can be used to, if you have the poles for your tent, if you have a sleeping pad, something like that, can just be strapped really quickly to the front. Also, for straps on the side, I have my axe in it right now, but you could put hiking poles, you could put tent poles, you can put pretty much anything that you need to strap down to the side. These straps are really nice. They pull real tight, and they're nice and continuous. So if I pull on this side, it's going to tighten the one on the bottom as well. From there, we'll move up to the hood. So this is the main hood. The hood has two pockets to it. So right now I have my head strap for my GoPro in this one, and this is just a small pocket. So this is a great place to put a laminated map, if you have a compass, if you have pretty much something that you need quickly to access pretty quickly. This is a good spot for it. And then there's also a main compartment to the hood, and this is for right now. I have some trail mix in there. I have my phone and my wallet, a folding saw, a couple of granola bars, and my knife. Typically I'll put my folding saw in one of these front two pockets. I think I was just packing quickly, so didn't really use my brain there when it came to packing weight correctly. Put my knife in there as well. But having your knife or your saw quickly accessible is actually a good thing. So putting it in your hood isn't necessarily wrong, but it puts a lot of weight at the top of your pack. So you really don't want a lot of weight at the top of your pack, because then you're top heavy, you're really uneven when you're hiking, and that could really take a toll on your back. So next we have the secondary hood. This is for if you're trying to go ultralight. It doesn't hold anything, but it also takes off the weight of the hood itself plus what you would put in there. And then that brings you to the main compartment. Right now I have a sleeping bag, some cook stuff, a rope. Ooh, that's on my neck. And it also has an area, I just got a trowel in there right now, but it has an area that you could put a camelback or a, you know, just a bladder, and it has a hook right here, and then a loop that it can go through, and it just goes right out the back. This pack's honestly really awesome. Before I had an LO Bean pack, which worked great, but, you know, I've had it for almost a decade, and, you know, there's a lot of advances in backpacks that have gone through, and honestly, this backpack's the gold standard these days when it comes to technology, when it comes to comfort, and when it comes to, you know, weight. This pack weighs, I believe it's 4 pounds and 1 ounce. I have the medium, so it may be a little bit heavier than that. And the medium is, I believe it's 18 to 21 inch torso length. The large is a little bit bigger, and the small obviously is a little bit smaller. But this is the standard size. This is 65 liters. I bet you could fit more gear than 65 liters. You got that stretchy pocket on the front, and it's rated to hold 30 to 50 pounds. I would argue any day that you can go a little bit heavier than 50, but for a comfortable ride, I really think 50 is close to its limit. Plus, you really don't want to be carrying much more than that for a multiple day pack. Then it'll start to get a bit taxing on you, especially the first couple of days. So if you guys are interested in this pack, I would definitely go to your local store. I got this one at Eastern Mountain Sports. REI carries it, LO Bean carries it. Cabela's possibly may carry it. I don't think they do, but I know they do carry some Osprey packs. But if you guys have any questions about the pack itself, how you adjust the torso length and stuff like that on the back, or if you just want some advice on how many liters you should get or anything like that, please don't hesitate to shoot me a comment. I look forward to answering any of your guys' questions. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.